Give it up one more time for Brian Madansky! All right. Our next stand-up comedian, it is his first time doing stand-up. Give it up for America's Funniest Home Video, Eric Snee!
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I have a terrible memory, so I wrote all of these down. I have a terrible memory, so I wrote all these down. I'm going to ask you how your summer was too. It's good, right? If it's anything like mine, you hit your 4th level 90 World of Warcraft character and kind of hung out. And that's the last World of Warcraft reference I'm going to make tonight. Yeah, this is my first time doing stand-up, and I gotta say, it sure is, uncomfortable up here. So, enough about me. Let's talk about you. When's the last time you just kind of peed yourself? How about something less frequent? When's the last time you just kind of pooped yourself? More personal questions. These are just thoughts I wrote down. When you're like with your significant other in bed, how do you like to spoon? Big spoon, little spoon. I'm a fan of teaspooning.
What's teaspooning?
Thanks. Teaspooning is where you just kind of go heel to heel and butt to butt, and then just bend over at an angle. And it's great because if you have to fart, you just fart in each other's butts. And it's really satisfying. I've practiced a lot, not with people, just kind of in my room. Incidentally, don't smell the wall in my room. I think bacteria is a myth. On the way here, I avoided this big puddle. I jumped right over it, and immediately landed in a big pile of dog shit. So I went back and I had to wash my shoes off in the puddle. And I jumped over the dog shit. Avoid the puddle again. Ooh. Which one should we do next? When I was younger, in 5th grade actually, I was the bus safety captain at Cherrysville Elementary School. Write this down, you're gonna want to know it later. So I was the bus safety captain. And I had this really badass like sash kind of deal and this huge shiny silver badge. And I was hot shit. And so like my job was just kind of make sure everyone didn't run to the bus. And but so one day this girl, I figured this out. Girls are mean. That's what my mom told me. And she stole my favorite visor and she ran up on her bus. And the rules clearly state that you're not allowed to get on buses that aren't your bus. And that wasn't my bus. So I said, Erin, can you please give me my hat back? And she was leaning out the window. I was like, no. I said, Erin, please give me my hat back. She said, no. And I said, Erin, it's against the rules for you to take my hat. Please give me my hat back. She said, no. So I summed up all my courage and I broke the sacred vow that I vowed to protect. And I entered the bus. And then they proceeded to play, there was 2 of them there, they proceeded to play Monkey in the Middle, and I almost cried. And that was when I realized that girls are mean. People say I'm full of shit, and I say yes. I did my laundry the other day. That's not a joke. I'm just saying that to prove to my mom that I do laundry, which kind of blows my cover because now I have to do laundry when I go home. People once someone told me you have a lot of self-confidence here, and I say, well, looks can be deceiving. Thanks, Mom. My grandmother is also in the audience. I realized that my grandmother convinced me to collect $2 bills so that for my birthday, she only had to give me $2. Grandmothers! Ah! Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I've been saving up. Oh, boy. Okay, this one's about my dad. So one time during the car, we got to talk about like weird stuff that guys talk about, and I guess girls talk about weird stuff, but I'm gonna forget that for the sake of the joke. He told me that 8th grade was the worst year of his life because that was the year that everyone else got pubic hairs and he didn't, and they called him baldy beans. And I said, must not be genetic. But incidentally, 11th grade was the worst year of my life. I don't like saying rain, rain, go away, coming back another day, because that's too ambiguous for me. I like to know when it's gonna rain. Next week for my softball game, or because I hate softball and I joined a team for whatever reason, or for the farmer's market that I always wanted to go to but always make excuses not to, or the late or the early fall wedding that my fiance planned for us that I just don't want to go to. I'm getting married, by the way. I'm turning over a new leaf. Woo! Thank you. I've switched from Colgate to Crest. And I like it. I don't love it yet, but I'm trying to work into it. I also realized, this is a separate, but I'm gonna say also. I also realized that, I didn't even read it, never mind. New joke. I realized the other day that Jesus washed and kissed everyone's feet before he died, right? Is that maybe?
Yeah.
Yes, cool. Then this is factual. So that's what I realized, and that's just a weird way to tell everyone you have a foot fetish. I am the Messiah. I am the Son of God. Can I please lick your toes? Like that secret should have died with you, Jesus. Thanks.